Yes. Now we will go with the SAT and their participants, those who will raise their hand. We will go for discussion with them, and we will also go through some of the SAT, that is, they have given us some comment and like that. So we can start from that one. Dr. R. Sharif, I will unmute you. You can ask the question. You have raised your hand. Welcome you, Dr. R. Sharif. Good morning, Dr. R. Sharif. Maybe Dr. Sharif with some noise area, and therefore we'll go for the next participant. Okay, so Dr. R. Sharif, I'm audible to you. Yes, Dr. Sharif sir, can you hear me, sir?
Myself, R.R. Saraf?
Yes, yes, sir. So welcome you
Yes,
to WORAM 2020, the day 6. Please introduce yourself, and you can ask question to our Abdullah sir. Please make your introduction also.
I am Dr. R.R. Saraf. I have done my PhD from 2013, and presently I am working as senior lecturer in a government college. Yes, the presentation was nice. I was interested to know some details of these softwares which can be used for data analysis.
Yes, yes, yes. And it is actually given by most of the participants, and it is our pleasure to announce in front of you the upcoming international conference, which will be on data analysis, and it is international conference on SPSS and statistical data analysis, and it will be on 29 and 30 April. This month, 29 and 30 April, it will be online, and it will be focused on the SPSS and other statistical tools, like that, even starting from Excel to Python. We will cover all these things because high demand from the participants we have seen. And Dr. R. Sharif sir, thanking you for your comment.
Okay,
and
thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, then Abdullah sir will go for next one. Raise hand, Manzoor Pere. I think that I will unmute him also. Welcome, Manzoor ji. How are you?
Fine, sir. Alhamdulillah. Salam from Kashmir. This is Manzoor Ahmed. Thank you for wonderful presentation. Though I don't have a specific question, but I just wanted to thank the presenter, and I would also like him to please, if he can explain us that when in a qualitative research, what is the best way to analyze the qualitative data? If he can explain it, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your questions. As I said, basically I covered most of the part as quantitative analysis. So in case of qualitative data, you have content analysis, you have we call suppose text mining or web mining is there. So even the tool, as you say, are asking the tools, you can apply any tools for qualitative data like Python or some other tools also you can use. Basically, in case of qualitative, as this is not numeric, so we call you can apply many options. It varies from we call circumstances to circumstances. So if you use content analysis, if you use suppose case studies or some other things, so based on the natures of your analysis, you may choose different tools.
Yes. Thank you, sir. And we will move to another participant. and I would like to request to keep pace to all the participants because there are so many messages also. And we are just going with first raise your hand, like that one option is there. You can raise your hand, and thereafter we'll go for the sub messages. So I have seen, yes, yeah, Kirti Sharma also. I think that you have raised your hand. I am going for unmuted, and I'll try.
Hello. Hello.
Actually, there was some.
I'm not hearing.
Abdullah sir, audible?
Yeah, now I'm just listening.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, I will unmute the participant. I think that one. Hello, Kirti Sharma. I am audible to you. I have unmuted. You can unmute also. I think there is issue with that one. We will get back to her again. We'll go with some another participant. So I will go for the. Okay. Professor Sagar Behra. I will take Sagar Behra. I will say for Dr. Tapas, Professor Dr. Tapas Chandra. Okay, he is not making any question till that. So I will go for Professor Dr. Tapas Chandra. Professor Dr. Tapas Chandra. Yes, I will unmute you, sir. And Professor Tapas, sir, I am audible to you. I have unmuted. Yeah, you can unmute also. Yes. Now I think that I'm audible to you, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir.
So welcome you to program session, and you can now ask your question to our expert, sir. And
Yes,
please
yes.
introduce yourself.
Myself, Tapesh Chandra Gupta. I am a PhD from South Gujarat University, Surat. At present I am professor in Government College, Chhattisgarh Government College, Raipur, and I have published more than 70 international papers and above 250 national papers, and 4 and 5 books, 5 books in the subject and 7 books in the service matter has been published. 2 international books has been published from the international level from the German, and so many papers has been and a lecture has been delivered by me. So, sir, I want to the one things how I can be adopt the techniques and analysis method for the writing the research paper.
Sorry, I missed your question. Hello.
How I can write the research paper and what method can be applied for it, analytical methods, because of research paper are very short.
Okay, in case of research paper, you can use different kinds of
Specifically
analytical
commerce and management. Specifically commerce and management.
commerce and management. That is, you are asking what kind of tools or what kind of techniques?
Well, techniques.
Techniques, as I said, for we have three options: descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. So in some cases, we are covering only the descriptive analytics. So that descriptive analytics is telling you what's going on or what's happening. So some research papers covering only the descriptive analytics. But if you see some research papers, they are covering some inferential and predictive analytics also. So it basically, actually, I asked these questions in another conference to another professor. That is, actually, how do we know that the paper is we call advanced level paper? So he replied me, you will see some paper that cover only descriptive analytics, but the result or the insights may cover some influential areas. So that paper may become we call renowned. So, but if you want to cover, suppose PhD related thesis or some others, definitely you should cover predictive analytics. Descriptive analytics is not enough. You should cover inferential statistics.
Okay, sir.
Am I clear?
Yes, you are very clear.
Thank you, Professor Tapas, sir.
Thank you.
And we will be associated with you. And thank you for your support contribution.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Kirti Sharma is also coming. I will now try to unmute you. Actually, we are trying that time also, but unable to do it. Yes. Yeah, I think that Kirti Sharma, welcome you to our session.
Sir, actually, I want to ask, when we have to find out the relationship or intensity of relationship between the variables, is SAM is the best option, and is both are same or different?
Sorry, I missed your question. Hello.
Can you repeat the question, because somewhat voice crack was there.
Actually, I have to find out the
I'm not hearing actually.
Yeah, I can understand. Well, actually, she has, I think that, network problem in her area. That is personal area network problem is there, and therefore she was disconnected. I will say that she makes some yes text also. I want to ask when have to find out the intensity of the relationship between the variables. So some says use SAM, SEM, and some says the regression will be used. I want to know that both are the same thing or not. Okay, so you want to know that whether both are same or not, and if both are not same, what will be the best option? See also texted.
Okay, for structure, we call equation modeling as SEM. Amos is better tool. Through Amos, you can do the here we call it structure equation modeling, and we have some other tools there, softwares are there, so you can apply those tools. So basically it depends, as I said, if you can apply advanced level tools, definitely. Okay, Amos is now widely used in the research field for factor analysis, for structure equation modeling and others. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And now we will go for the Priyanka Soni. I will unmute her. She is also asking question. Priyanka Soni, I will unmute you. You have to unmute yourself also.
Okay. Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
You are audible and welcome you to our WORAM session. And you can ask your question to our Professor Abdullah, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, I am a third year research scholar from Banaras Hindu University. Sir, I would like to ask that how can we use R software for data analysis in the field of ecology? As my work is related to ecology, so how can I apply that?
You could
Hello?
apply the in the ecology field. How could you apply R? Or sorry, I missed your
R
point.
software, sir. Actually, I'm using SPSS and Excel, but
Okay.
I want to
So
use R
R
software also.
actually this is based on you need to know about the coding language. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
very basic coding language. If you as I said, once we claim these are for programmers, now lots of freelancers. If you just check out the freelancers, how many of the freelancers just completed the computer science graduations? Very few. That is, these languages can be learned and these languages can be applied. So if you just want to learn the language, whether it is R or Python, some online courses are there. You can check out Coursera, Udemy, then we call LinkedIn Learning, edX. So some free courses are there also. So if you want to expand your knowledge, definitely you should, as I said, you may leave on that is okay, I am expert on Excel or SPSS, I will do everything through this. Definitely you can, no problem about that. But as you know, if you want to expand your expertise horizon, definitely you should try these we call code-based softwares. So start with R,
Okay.
and then you may cover the Python. So if you have interest on analytics fields, again, two kinds of people
Yes.
are there. Basically, those who want to work on the analytics. Some people are learning the analytics. They just try to cover some research findings, like they want to create more and more papers. Some people are actually thinking about solutions. So of course, for academic field, paper is important. You can, if you know the procedures, you can create papers through these analytical tools very easily. But if you want to contribute, we call in qualitative way, I would suggest expand your knowledge horizon in different field and try to apply the research work in various fields. Even those, as we know, besides our academic research findings, we have some areas where we can apply the analytics. Though our organizations are not encouraging to do so, but we can do. This is, we need to, if we want to become expert on analytics field, we need to be proactive. Like we need to identify some problem areas, and as more and more organizations are habituated with the digital platforms, as right now we are working remotely, so data are available. So I would suggest you to work on your field here by using different kinds of tools.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Priyanka Soni.
Another thing I need to mention here, I have shared here my LinkedIn profile. You may connect it with me in my LinkedIn profile. This is professional networking. Of course, wherever we are, we can be connected and we can enrich our knowledge from each other. Even I can learn from you. You have lots of expertise. I have seen lots of professors joined here. Even I can be benefited from you. So please, it's not possible for me to ask all the participants to share your profile. I have shared my profile on the chat box, so you may connect with me on LinkedIn. So in future, definitely we can be benefited from each other. And another thing, I shared our organization thrivingskill.com. I have shared that on chat box also. So we are offering some online courses. Currently, we have flat offer, especially for COVID-19. So, you know, some courses are in English language and some courses are in Bangla. Suppose in emotional intelligence, this course is completely in English. Some other courses are English. So you may check out our site as you are staying home. These are very reasonable price in Indian rupees. Some courses are only 200 rupees to 250 rupees. You can buy by using credit card and some other tools. Actually, these are, we call, due to COVID-19, we are offering these all to all participants as 90% discount. So if you want to expand your knowledge in different functional areas, business functional areas, or the different training areas, you can check out our website. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And I will unmute more participants. Yes. Not I will disconnect the network, so kindly send this. Okay, sure. I think okay. Then I have to say I want to study the effect of module treatment, developing concept of statistical techniques. So Pooja Singh, I will try to unmute you, and one more, I think, Vivek, no? Pooja Singh and Vivek, I will say. To find out, I think I will try to find out. Yes, I will unmute you. Welcome you.
So much, yes,
So very good
thank you
afternoon.
so much. Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me. Sir, my question, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving such a elaborated study material or your lecture on statistical techniques. Yes. Sir, my question, right now I am working as assistant professor in government girls degree college in UP, and one of the district of UP, that is Ghazipur, and I am also pursuing PhD from Banaras Hindu University. So sir, my research topic is development of module on continuous and comprehensive evaluation for training of B.Ed students. So one of the objective of my thesis is to study the effect of module on the for developing the concept of CC. So sir, there is I will go for the experimental method, and I will make two groups, one experimental and one control. So which statistical technique will be useful for my data analysis?
Actually, you can use different tools. As I said, you can use SPSS, you can use Excel. So tools means here you are asking for tools or techniques?
Sir,
tools
actually,
means, tools means I am talking about tools means software like SPSS. Then
no.
Techniques.
So which technique? Yes, like ANOVA or something else. As I have mentioned about ANOVA, but I want to know about from you that which technique, statistical technique, will be useful for the analysis of that data.
No, of course, if you compare two variables, ANOVA would be good fit. Here we call analysis of variance. Of course, you can do that. And there are in case of we call predictive analytics, lots of other options are there. So check out the techniques first, then identify. Actually, in research work, we should not find the techniques after collecting data. This is the wrong method we are doing or we are applying in most of the cases. So in any research, when you are designing any research work, first you need to identify your objective, that is how much you go or what would be your outcome, and that is you are clear about your objectives, what you would gain, and then based on that you should identify both tools and techniques. So definitely it depends on what you want to cover based on your objectives. So suppose your objective, if your objective is to showing the comparison between two variables, you can do that. If your objective is to just even for by doing some hypothesis testing, we can present our data, that is our analytics. So it actually varies. That is definitely you can apply ANOVA testing here, and you can apply here some other tools also. So actually, if you want to know more specific about any research related questions, you may ask me over my LinkedIn Messenger. I have given the LinkedIn profile. Definitely, I would love to support everyone. And of course, as I said, I want to enrich my knowledge from you. So it's not possible for me to go through the research details and give you answers on the short session. So it would be better if you ask me question related to this discussion. So if you have any other question further, I encourage you to ask questions on my LinkedIn message. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, we will mute Pooja madam. I think that we have mute you. Okay. Now we will go for another participants and we'll take that those who want to make question. Yeah, Vivek Mehra was there, and to unmute. I'm trying to unmute Vivek Mehra.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. Hello.
Hello. Am I audible?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome you. Please ask your question, Vivek Mehra.
Hello.
Hello, Vivek Mehra. You are audible to us? Yeah.
Sir, I am a student from management department, and I am from the non-technical background. I don't know any of the computer language and other programming, but I want to. It is my interest area. I want to enhance my career in the field of the data analysis or data scientist. How is it possible? Which tools through statistics? Which kind of path I have to follow?
Okay, great question. Thank you for these questions. Actually, as I said, once we claim that the knowledge is defined to universities. Now, in the fourth industrial revolution era, we have adopted lifelong learning. Whatever your age is, even anyone whose age is above 50 or 60, they can expand their knowledge at that age also. So there is no barrier about gaining knowledge on any field at any age. That's why we call this is the beauty of these fourth industrial revolutions. In the fourth industrial revolutions, one of the growing field is here we call data science. As I'm just clearing the idea more precisely, in the fourth industrial revolution, there are three tools we call big data, cloud computing, and data science. These are three tools you need to be expert on these we call job sectors. So if you want to expand your expertise on data science, I would suggest you to systematically learn the tools I mentioned, descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive analytics one by one. As I said, R and Python would work better. And if you want to expert on visualization, of course, Excel and Tableau would work better. And if you have the capacity to work on your organization database, like you have the capacity to work on data warehouse, so you may work on Hadoop clustering, and you may work on in the front end some middleware related tools are there. So this is vast areas. First, you need to identify some areas where you can expand your knowledge, and then systematically do courses from online. So as I have given, like you can learn language about R, Python from Coursera, Udemy, edX, then LinkedIn Learning. Even on our site, 5askill.com, we have course on R, and one course on Python is coming. So you may check out different sites. Even as I said, there are some free courses also. Free sources are there. So one of the site I can suggest you, that is we call IBM Cognitive Class. IBM Cognitive Class. You can Google it, IBM Cognitive Class, and then you will see some data science related basic courses are there. And one by one, you can enrich your knowledge on data science.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Welcome. Hello.
So I think Vivek Mehra already got his answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we have to come back. Yeah. And I would like to also add with that there are so many that is the tools that you need to understand. And if you would like to go for the say data scientist as an
Yes, sir. Please tell me.
Sound is not clear.
Sir, normally in the case of data scientists help that we have in the YouTube, we have a lot of things are available. But which part to follow, that will become very difficult. Step by step, we have to take these kind of steps. So that's
okay. That's why I suggest you don't go to YouTube. Like on YouTube, you will see lots of video solutions. So you don't know which one comes first, which
Yes.
one comes later. So, sometimes you may get in specific orders, but if you enroll on courses, free courses even, so they are actually guiding you on a systematic manner. That is, which one you should start first, and then they are actually when you, as I said, just first do some free courses from IBM Cognitive class. Then you would understand about already I mentioned about the data science basic here. If you are expert on descriptive analytics, then you call you are data analyst, or we call business analyst, or here we call analyst. You may add that on your LinkedIn profile if you know these tools as a skill, that is you are a business analyst or data analyst. But if you are expert on predictive and prescriptive analytics also, you know about data mining, you know about Python, you know how algorithm works, you know some advanced level tools and techniques, you know the overall organizational data warehouse framework, you know the backend system, you know how works in the front end, you know all other tools, data visualization, data mart, Hadoop clustering. Then you become the data scientist. So first ensure that you know about, I would say, as you are working on research field, definitely here I would say all of us are expert on descriptive analytics. That is, we know about mean, median, mood, standard deviation on all these tools. We know about this working on Excel or SPSS, but we don't know about some advanced tools. No problem, we can learn that one by one. So do some search on I would say Coursera or edX. There are some free courses you can check. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for guidance, sir. Thank you.
I think that Vivek Mehra, and you are now clear, and it is very, I think that useful information Abdullah sir, Professor Abdullah sir shared with you. So thank you,
Yes, yes, yes.
Vivek Mehra, and we would like to also give the information that there are so many courses that at first you select your domain. You kindly select your domain as you want to go for a data scientist. It is not possible for any one person to learn all the platform. So if you want to expert for the Python, then go with the Python. SPSS if you want to go like that, you kindly choose at least one field and particular one tool. And as you are from, I think that management now, so even you can tool SPSS, you can use the Python you are using, say, and you can go into the depth and learning the courses. You need the longer.
Hello.
I think voice is not coming.
Therefore, yeah, now it is coming, and
Yes,
therefore
yes.
you have to select. You have to select a particular course, and it should be internationally recognized, and it should be from the proper expert, and then you can learn slowly. As Abdullah sir also told you that it is the proper way. Learning should be continued. So thank you, Mehra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for guiding
I think
me.
I am
Thank you.
audible to you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank
audible,
you.
sir. Audible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So other expert is also with us. I will say because we have to leave for the next session, and it is about from the 12:30. Let me say the another expert, if they have joined, then we will just conclude this session within 2-3 minutes. But anyhow, it was the excellent presentation. Dr. Abdullah, you have made more informative, wonderful, and I think that all of our participants, they were demanding upon that at least one session on the data analysis there. And we know that it is very basic, and that is all that one participants at least getting the idea. at least they are getting the idea that these are the tools. No doubt we are not going into the depth, and we have promised you as earlier, we will go into the depth with the every research tools, every part. It is now starting only, and therefore we are also mentioning about our upcoming international conference. And in that conference, you will get the experts from different countries, from say Bangladesh, also US, UK, Germany, and everyone. That is, our expert will be.
Hello, I missed audio. Hello. Hello.
Technical problem, and therefore, so we would like to appreciate Abdullah sir for his contribution, and I hope that we will work together, and in future also Abdullah sir will appear with us in this platform.
Yeah, thank you so much. I would like to thank all the participants for your questions sharing, and I would encourage you one thing. Right now, as we are passing very crucial situations, you know about this COVID-19. So together we may battle this. Actually, lots of people become frustrated, or they are depressed. So it's not the time for depression. I would say work from home, lots of tools are there. If you are productive, of course, you can minimize the economic recession or downturn. So and try to encourage everyone to be productive from home. This is actually this COVID-19 put fingers on our eyes that we should adopt the digital technologies to become more productive person. And by saying so, thank you so much for attending the session. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm leaving. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending.